Welcome out with a Finn as I go hot tent camping for 3 days here in the Finnish wilderness. It's going to be snowy and cold, but I want to go rabbit hunting, cook delicious food and enjoy my time outdoors. So come along, relax and enjoy. Oh, no! Ooh, this is bad, this is bad. Those right there are rabbit traces and really fresh as well, might be from today. It's only 3 p.m. but it's already getting really dark. And oh, this time I got the exoskeleton with me. I just wanted to try out its winter capabilities. More really fresh rabbit traces. Oh, there is a standing dead tree right there. I think I can set up my tent here. Look. The print is so large and round that I think it's a lynx that goes right past for where I plan to set up the camp. Now I just need to find a nice and level spot to set up the tent. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Shoot. I got myself a brand new hot tent stove after my last incident with my spouse. Oh, we're still getting so much smoke. So this is the first time I'll be testing it, but I just assembled it at home once. So this bad boy is a lot bigger than my last stove, but because it's titanium, it weighs the same. A brand new chimney is always rolled this way, and once you heat it up it will memorize its shape, but right now as it's brand new it's going to be really challenging to fold it the other way around. So let's see how it goes. Yes. May I ask why did I decide not to do this at home with my spouse? Ah, yes, yes. Whew. I fought like 20 minutes with that. What a piece of cake! Oh, that was so difficult. I'm already cold and hungry. I need to go collect the firewood and get this thing started. I need to check the length, how tall trees can fit the stove. Around there. Oh, that's enough for now. Woo. I need to make them small enough so they burn well. Thing with the titanium stove like this is that when you heat it up the first time it will kind of like take its shape similarly to this chimney, so I want to have nice and flat ground underneath there. This tree is already really decayed. Let's see how well it burns. I took a lighter with me this time, but let's see. I think it could be easier with the Vaseline. Yeah, it will be much easier with the Vaseline. Adding some Vaseline to cotton just makes it work like a small fire starter. But now as I have the lighter, I can just do it like this. It is much easier to get a big fire started than this one, trust me. It is just so decayed and wet. I can't really get it going. Just need to make more feather sticks. Once I get it started properly and I can dry out the rest of the firewood, there won't be a problem. It's not looking very promising, but at least I got it started now. I just need to get a big enough flame there and I think I'm good for the rest of the trip. I just need to dry up all this firewood that I have here. I bought myself a new sleeping pad. This is a much smaller winter sleeping pad than what I had last winter. And I also have a bunch of new stuff like the stove, for example. If you are wondering that what any of the gear that I'm using is, just check out outwithafin.com and you can find my full gear list there. Now this stove came with this kind of grills. Now I can add a bunch of firewood up here to dry, so it's much easier to upkeep the fire. It's again this time of the year that I just need to melt snow to get water. Starting to get a bit windy, need to go reinforce the tent. I've thrown some snow on the snow skirts just to insulate it a bit better. For dinner I'm just going to boil some potatoes and have this kind of Karelian stew. The thing is that up here on my head level I'm really nice and warm, but my lower back and my toes and my feet, they're a bit chilly. This is my winter sleeping bag, should be comfortable for -12. Water is finally boiling. It only took 2 hours. And now thankfully I have this store-bought Karelian stew. I can just heat this up. Some tasty potato water. I was thinking that after I've finished my meal I want to go to sleep, but I don't have drinking water, so I need to just melt a lot of snow and it will take ages and boil it for 3 minutes. But now here I have that potato water and I mean it tastes just fine. I might as well drink potato water for the rest of the trip. Now would you look at that, Karelian stew and some potatoes. Yeah, this is good. Surprisingly good actually. And with the food I have one non-alcoholic beer. Now that's done. And oh boy, it was really good. But I'm so full now. Oh, like that. Now I think I have enough firewood for tomorrow morning, and I already want to make like feather sticks and let them dry there, so that when I wake up I can just fill the stove from my bed, start the fire and get back in my sleeping bag to wait until the tent warms up. Oh. Now that it cooled down, it tastes horrible. Oh, I still need to melt some water. When it was hot, it didn't taste at all. Empty those there. I want to get all the potatoes out there. Don't want my fresh water tasting like potato once again. Okay, I can see something glowing in the distance in the forest. I need to go check that out before I can go to sleep. This path here is glowing in the dark when I put my flashlight to it. Got scared for a while when you are alone in a forest like this, in the middle of nowhere. Your imagination might go crazy at times. This end is a lot higher than the other end, so I need to try to dig a bit out from here. Oh, I'm so done and ready to go to sleep, but I just need to wait for the water to boil. Thankfully the snow already melted, so it shouldn't take long anymore. It's not even close. Oh, it's boiling. Now 3 minutes and it will be drinkable. There is still a bit of a downhill slope towards my feet. I'm constantly just sliding with the sleeping pad here. It's time for me to go to sleep. I'm really exhausted and it's way past my bedtime. So yeah, see you guys in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning. It's currently over 8 AM. It's already bright outside and I slept really well. Time to get the tent hot and start making breakfast because I want to go hunting. What a beautiful weather. Coffee is done and I don't even have my eggs yet. Oh. I mean, scrambled eggs works better on a toast, but this is a good alternative. That's done. Good old snow wash should do it. The egg is just stuck on the pan. I think I need to put this on the hot stove to melt and get warm and then try to scrape it off. Okay, that's good enough. Now, as it's winter, it's nice. I can see the footprints of the rabbit on the snow. So I know there are definitely rabbits around here. I just need to go and find them. And it will be really hard because the ground is white and so are the rabbits. You can see here what rabbit usually does. It will try to run to multiple directions to make tracking them a lot harder. Like you see right there, the trails go that way, then they come back and go this way, then they come back and go this way and heads there. So that's where I'll go and see if the rabbit went there. But it's going to be a real challenge, especially as I don't have that much area to hunt here. I can't really go to the neighbor's land. And this one right here is some kind of a small mouse. Rabbits are so sneaky creatures. I just walked a complete circle there and now I'm following my own trails. And again, I'm back on my own trails. Walked for an hour trying to look rabbits there. Found a bunch of traces, but they just went off from my hunting area. So now I'm gonna continue that way and see if I could find any rabbits there. Last time I was here I asked you guys if you would be interested in seeing me build an off-grid cabin. I can now reveal you that that project is really going to happen. I'm going to build an off-grid cabin here and it's starting sooner than you think. At outwiththefin.com you can find the schedule of the project and more details, but don't worry, I will still continue making this kind of videos. But that is also one of the reasons why I came to this place this time, because I need to measure the width and the length of these trees so that I can have an estimate of how many I need to cut down. This one is approximately 23 centimeters. This one is 21 centimeters. 25, 27. That's almost 30. 26, 25, 24. So the trees here average on around 25 centimeters. Nothing this time. I'm running out of drinking water, so I need to get back to my tent and boil myself water. Meanwhile, the water is starting to boil. I'll go and make more firewood. Now it's much harder to measure the length of the tree than the thickness, but thankfully my father knows a lot about this stuff. So I made this kind of a triangle where this here is exactly 45 degrees and this side are both the same length. Now imagine that the tree is here, and when I'm standing here, if I look from here and I can see the top of the tree's length and the distance from the tree's stump to where I'm standing is exactly the same. So as I go from here and walk to the tree, the distance I measure is exactly the height of the tree. So what I first have to do is measure how much is a meter. So I know how to take approximately 1 meter tall steps. That right there would be around a meter. And this is the tree I want to measure. And when I'm standing here, I can see through this triangle approximately the height where I will cut the tip of the tree. 1, 2, 8, 9, 13, 14. So it's 14 meters plus I watched it from my eyesight length. I'm around 2 meters, so that would be 16 meters. But then again, I won't be cutting it from the exact ground level. So what I can use from that tree is around 15 meters. Oh, that's actually quite good. I can already start heating up my Karelian stew. The potatoes are still a bit cold. I think they froze during the night, but it's already warm enough for me. That's done. And I just filled my bottle, but I have to start melting snow to prep my dinner. It is ridiculously slow to melt snow on that stove. Oh, it really is windy. So for dinner I'm going to have lamb ribs, and the thing is that it will take very long time to just cook it on fire, so I want to boil it before that. There is so much of this fat, and lamb fat doesn't taste that good. And if you're wondering why on earth I have been eating so much lamb on my previous videos, it's because I have butchered a full lamb myself, and I'm going to post a very long video about it in the future. And now those need to boil there until they are properly cooked, and then I'll grill them on a fire just to make a crispy and smoky exterior to it. I still want to go for a small hunt before it gets dark. Oh look, there's a crazy moon right there. Oh wow, it smells amazing near my tent. Hopefully that lasts me through the rest of the trip. I need to already start working with the bonfire where I'll grill those ribs. These lowest branches are really dry, but there's a bunch of ice on top of them. But let's see how well they burn. Now these ones seem much more drier. I wouldn't take these lowest branches from a big tree like this otherwise, but I know for sure that I'm going to cut this down when I start my log cabin build here. It is a lot harder to get the bark removed from a frozen tree than a dry tree in the summer. And I'm not sure if it will even burn that well because this is so frozen. Oh boy, it's windy. It is windy, it is cold, it is wet, but I have dry branches, some cotton and Vaseline, birch bark and firewood. These ones I didn't have drying in the tent, so these are really wet. And it went off. Yes. As soon as I see the flames get over the pile of sticks, I'll add more. Oh, these are just soaking wet. Wind is not good when you are starting a fire, but once you get to this point where you have some hot coals, if wind pushes in, it makes the same effect as when I blew in my stove to get the fire started. Oh, there we go. Hopefully I can now just upkeep it. The ribs inside must be already really tender and nicely cooked. Oh, I didn't have the camera filming, but I took the ribs out, brought them already here. Oh, it smells like lamb, but no can do. I can probably use this other grill from the hot tent stove to cook the ribs on there. Oh boy. So I'll place the ribs up here where they stay nice and warm. Oh, you know what? I can actually probably cook this better outside. Oh, no, no, no. Well, it will melt. Didn't plan on throwing a bunch of snow in my potatoes. Okay, I think those are ready. Oi. Why did that happen? No, no! Ooh, this is bad, this is bad. No, 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 no. It's not even that warm up here, what the heck? I think the glue melted from the sleeping pad. Yeah, right here, right here. I got a big hole. This is a brand new one. Oh, this really sucks. This really sucks. But I have to figure out that later. Now I'm really hungry, I need to eat when my food is ready. Why is it that every time I'm cooking lamb, something bad happens? I think the lamb is not liking that I'm eating it. The spirit of the lamb must be following me. Nice and warm potatoes with onion. And then I have ribs. And then I have this Bloopers barbecue sauce. I just love Sweet Baby Ray, but this one is in a bit smaller package. So I decided to give it a try. It's also Finnish barbecue sauce. Now would you look at that? Oh, that looks so delicious. Oh yeah, they just come off so easily. Oh, that's a bone. But this is so tasty. And the barbecue sauce really fits nicely. Last time I was hot tent camping with my spouse and it didn't go quite as I planned. And now I'm hot tent camping here alone and it's not going as I planned. Let's really hope I can fix my sleeping pad. I'm not sure if I can really stay warm without the sleeping pad here. Now that's done and it was really good. But started to not feel it at the end. It was so greasy. Highly suggest this barbecue sauce from Bloopers. Okay, let's see what I can do about my sleeping pad. I should have something in my first aid for this, as I was thinking that something like this would happen to me at one point during my adventures. So I have fat patches here, those will work nicely. But I should also have super glue. Yes, so I'm going to try fix this with some super glue and fat patches. Thing is now that I don't want the glue to go too deep because I don't want it to affect how the sleeping pad itself works. I'll still a bit more super glue in here. Let's hope this holds, because otherwise I'm going to have a very cold night. Thankfully I have the bed though. Note to yourself, don't take an ultralight sleeping pad to a hot tent. This wasn't even that close to the stove. That wasn't that hot. I tried it with my hand and I've used multiple times my previous sleeping pads in a hot tent. That's not the issue. I think the issue is that because this is like ultralight sleeping pad, they've saved with everything, most likely saved in the glue as well. Or I don't know, they just probably haven't used that sturdy glues or something. Oh no, it's not holding. It's only leaking a bit from one of the corners. Let me try adding some more glue there. They do have a repair kit, but I didn't take it with me for some reason. But it looks like it's holding. Let's hope for the best. I'm not gonna put this anywhere near the stove yet though. I think the ghost of the lamb really wants to show that I'm not supposed to continue eating it. That's how you're really supposed to eat Finnish cheese bread, or at least the way majority of Finns are used to eating it. And it is so good. I ate that so quickly. It is snowing outside here. It's actually snowing quite heavily. Not very nice. Similarly to yesterday, I want to prep my firewood for the morning. Oh, look, that right there. Not bad. A little side taste from the lamb, but not bad. Yeah, that will do. All my stuff here is just completely covered in snow. Oh, and I need to flip that. And see, my tent is partially covered with snow. Oh, I really hope this holds. It lost some of the air, but not all. I was constantly sliding yesterday towards that end, so I'll try to figure out a way to keep the sleeping pad and also the pillow in place. That will prevent my pillow from dropping and my sleeping pad from sliding. Ooh. The tent is really shaking. It's only 8 p.m. but I'm already really tired. Also, there's not that much to do here when you're sitting in the dark in a hot tent yourself, except to eat and keep the fire going, melt some snow. But now I'm thankfully done with all that and I can finally go rest. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the morning and not during the night. I really wish my sleeping pad holds the air, but we'll see in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning. You can see how cold it is inside the tent from my breath. Thankfully I have the stove on now. Ah, it's not burning properly. I think the chimney got some snow inside. Oh boy, it's smoky in here. And you can hear the snow falling off. Okay, I need to put on my clothes and get out of the tent. It's quite smoky inside here. Oh, there's so much snow here. That's at least a few centimeters of snow. You can really see how my sleeping pad deflated during the night, but thankfully I had enough air there, so I stayed warm. Okay, time to make breakfast. The stove is actually working nicely now, giving a lot of heat. The issue when I first time used this during the trip was that I had too wet firewood. Now I had drier firewood and I had them drying on the grill there. Now that's done, which means it's time to start packing up this mess. Titanium is so cool because it turns like this kind of bluish violet. In the winter you can't really forget anything outside because otherwise it will get covered in snow. Thankfully I left my saw upright. After my last video I got so many questions about this axe holder or cover with custom with the Finn logos. The company is called Nord Wonder and he even gave a discount code I'm gonna put up here that you can use on his website if you are interested of getting yourself one as well. He just started his company and these are handmade here in Finland, so I just wanted to give him a little shout out. Well, this was a lovely campsite. Didn't catch any rabbits, but had some fun for 3 days and got to plan my off-grid cabin. Now next time I come here, I'm gonna start building the cabin. Can't wait for that to happen. I've done so much of this kind of survival and bushcraft stuff, and even though this trip was a bit longer and luxurious, it's still just a small trip. I want to start like a bigger project, and this off-grid cabin is just the perfect fit. But if you're interested on any of the gear that I'm using, just check out outwithafin.com, and from there you can get my full gear list for free. Remember to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and if you are interested in more survival and bushcraft stuff or want to see me building the off-grid cabin, just hit that subscribe button, because every Saturday I'm uploading a new video. But otherwise, thank you for watching and see you on our next adventure. Oh no, my brain is not braining the way I installed this. Whoa, the camera is pointing upwards, not towards me. My plan was to put it this way. Ooh. Oh. Oh no, no, no. Oh no! Oh boy, it's smoky in here.